Greetings, peeps. I'm back. It's been a while, huh? It's possible that there are people out there that are like, you gotta be kidding me. He's doing another one? I thought he was gone. He's been gone for like 3 weeks, almost a month. Yeah, good riddance. If you're not happy that I'm back, well, guess what? I don't know, really, I don't care. And if you don't understand what I just said, let me ask you a question. About me coming back, what do you think? It doesn't matter what you think! Woo! Welcome to Talk Free America, baby. Welcome to Talk Free America. The bottom line is, I realized that my last video had a lot of F-bombs in it. I mean, taking some time to reflect, that really wasn't necessary. I mean, I boiled over, the last, 10, 11 months of my life, it's been quite a journey. It's been a process. And there are those that would say, well, he's discovering himself and who he really is. And there are those that might say, well, you know what? He's actually reinvented himself. Upside down and backwards don't really matter. I'm finding me. Let's just put it like that. And in the process of finding me, sometimes I get emotional. And those emotions give away to, not listening to the voices of my better angels. Hence, a lot of F-bombs in my last video. Which, for those of you that know me, it would not be a shock if someone said, hey, that cat is not exactly what I would consider politically correct. No, I'm not politically correct. Does anyone know what politically correct means? Well, I'll break it down for you. I mean, this isn't going to be an exact textbook definition, but basically being politically correct means that you don't offend the feelings or sensibilities or political opinions of different groups of people. Well, that's something that I'm really good at, offending different groups of people. I mean, my opinions, they're guaranteed to go ahead and offend somebody. I mean, shoot, I can go ahead and probably annoy somebody just by greeting them during the day. It's possible. I mean, to know me is to love me. That's all I'm going to say about that. But let's go over some examples of things that I might find politically correct. Or, politically incorrect. Well, let's start with politically correct. Here's an example of something that's politically correct. Showing proper respect to the American flag. I mean, that's a great example of being politically correct. Now, on the flip side, here's an example of something that's politically incorrect. Somebody that takes the flag, puts it on the ground, and then walks on it. Especially when that person is somebody that gets welfare checks or food stamps. So let me get this straight. For better or for worse, I'm a hardworking American. I don't get that kind of help. I don't get food stamps or welfare checks. The last time I checked, I'm a veteran. Damn proud of it too. But I got to put up with some jackwagon, some bottom-feeding oxygen thief that thinks it's okay to burn a flag or walk on a flag. Or I'm sure there are people out there that, have defecated on our American flag. Well, guess what? I'm guessing if that's the way you feel about the flag, then maybe you should feel the same way about, riding the gravy train. And if you want to do that, guess what? Let's try this one. Let's put the brakes on the gravy train and see what you want to do then. Do you want to respect the flag then? Oh, I'll bet you do. Then it's like, whoa, no, I would never disrespect the flag then. Because you enjoy your seat on the gravy train, huh? Right? Yeah, I thought so. There's an interesting concept. Let's do that. Anyone that wants to go ahead and disrespect one of the most important symbols of our country doesn't need any assistance from our country at all whatsoever. You're kidding me, man. The guy spent 13 years putting boots to butt for God and country. And I'm hoping that if I, can lose some more weight, then maybe I can get back to it. It's possible. I mean, I'm looking a lot better than I did before. Ask my friends, 6 months ago, I was fluffy, baby. I was fluffy. I mean, I wasn't PHAT fat. No, I was fat. 2.5 bills, pretty much, Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't what you'd consider beefcake. I was what you would consider more like maybe like lard cake. And I'm okay with being honest about that. I mean, let's be honest here. Part of this journey, there's this odyssey, this process, this, reinventing of me or, being a better me has along the way included, me being agile, mobile, and hostile. Oh, the hostile part I'm always good at. Everyone knows that, baby. Woo! But to go ahead and quote Oxburger from Stripes, I'm a lean, mean, fighting machine. Woo! Politically correct, politically incorrect. I mean, give me a break, man. All of a sudden, it's open season on cops, and that's okay? 5 cops in Dallas get shot and killed. For what? Well, 2 wrongs make a right? And we know what group of people is involved in that deal. Well, we just organized a protest. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. That whole thing was a feeding ground for killing cops. The whole thing was a feeding ground for violence. And I'm not going to be the one to go ahead and say that I'm okay with a cop being dirty. If there's a cop or anyone in law enforcement that's dirty, you know what? Bank their butt. Put the screws to them and nail them to a cross. Because that don't play with me either. But, we've lost our moral compass. I mean, as a society, people, please, we're getting FedEx to hell on a handcart. Don't tell me we're not. I mean, look at the news cycle. I mean, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm a Trump guy. I mean, I don't care if it's a show or not. The guy actually makes the perception real that he cares about veterans and he cares about the military. All right? It looks real enough to be believable. You've got Hillary, and yeah, okay, I called her Hillary or Hillbilly or whatever you want to call her. Call her Miss Email for all I care. I don't give a crap. Speaking of emails, what do you think would happen to average Joe on their job that, mishandles important emails at their work? I'm guessing that would not be a good career move. But apparently for her, it's no problem. Not only is it not a problem, hell, she's going to get the Democratic National Nominee Convention thing for president. And I'm sure that there are going to be the Hollywood liberal dilettantes, those mindless, punch-drunk sycophants going, "No, we love you, Hillary. We love you." Give me a break, please. Really? I mean, do we really need that? On top of it, think of the collateral issues that go along with her being in the White House. I mean, forget the families of the Navy SEALs and the ambassador in Benghazi that were murdered without the kind of due protection that our government is supposed to provide people abroad. Forget about the families that are still suffering because she's wanting to sling a bunch of crapola around like candy at a parade. Do we really want Slick Willie Bubba getting to do a victory lap in the West Wing? I mean, do we really want an encore tour of, let me go ahead and get them cigars out and call Monica back. We can have some good old time in the Lincoln Room, the Lincoln Library, maybe the Roosevelt Room. I'm guaranteeing you he's going to turn that into a porn movie again. Guy chases more skirts than I do football players for Notre Dame autographs, for crying out loud. Give me a break. I mean, no one's going to tell me that things are okay. They're not. No. It's open season on cops, okay? We pick and choose when we're going to be patriotic. There are people in this country that disrespect veterans and disrespect the men and women that go into harm's way and wear the uniform. But they're the same people that want to go ahead and suck up that freedom and the privileges that go along with living in a free society, the way a drunk would suck up, cocktails during happy hour, for crying out loud. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, come on, people. Unbelievable, man. It's to the point where I'm telling you right now, all I can do, all any of us can do apparently, is watch our own backyard. Watch our own backyard. And I mean, look, I don't care if it's gun rights, I don't care if it's the American flag, I don't care if it's the Pledge of Allegiance, I don't care if it's, bashing Christians, stomping on the flag. Our society is more screwed than a cheap hooker, period. I mean, we wouldn't know our moral north as far as the compass goes if you had one of the best land navigators in the United States military telling you how to find it. And here's the thing. If you don't like my opinions, I don't care. I'd like to slow it down for you, but I don't know how more I can. I don't care. I broke it down for you slowly. Hell, I even used one syllable words for the people out there that are struggling to understand this. I am a firm believer in guns. I'm a firm believer in Christianity. I'm a firm believer in patriotism. I'm a firm believer in the military, respecting veterans, and the American flag. And if you don't like that, you can kiss my butt. And if you're not sure how to, grab a seat, take out a notepad, grab a pen, and I'll walk you through how to do it step by step. I understand, that profanity doesn't show intelligence, doesn't reveal intelligence, actually it shows a lack thereof. So, Steve needs to find a better way to communicate, which I firmly believe that I have. I mean, hey, think about it. I've gotten through this whole video, which is about 15 minutes, without dropping one F-bomb. Kudos to me. Woo! And Steve is out. God bless America.